Hi, my name is Amanda Holden, and I'm a product marketing manager for Kontron, focused on the Internet of Things. Today, I'd like to give you an overview of how Kontron is focusing on IoT, as well as introduce you to one of our main focal products, the industrial computer platform. The Internet of Things is creating a lot of buzz in the market. And a lot of people are talking about how they have the ability to connect their sensors to a gateway, send the data into the cloud, but then what happens? Kontron's main focus is to transform this data into actionable information. So using our abilities to create more revenue streams and new business models for our customers. And we do that in 4 ways. First, we focus on datability. So this idea to take action and do something specific with it. The second tenet or belief structure is security. And Kontron takes a multi-layered approach. And in the end, we want our customers to actually feel safe, knowing that they've chosen the right trusted advisor in order to implement the things that they need to implement in their network. The third tenet is manageability. So this idea of being able to manage devices and software and hardware from anywhere in the world. So always on and always available. And finally, agility. The ability to remain flexible and staying ahead of our customers' business needs. All 4 of these, we can be very strong in IoT and transform data into actionable information. One of our main focal platforms for the Internet of Things is the industrial computer platforms. So this is not just another boxed PC. We have really taken the time and all of our knowledge to create something that is fully industrial and developed for the industrial market. And there are 3 pillars that help us in order to achieve that. The first is smart automation, the second is vartangsfrei, and the third is forever young. Smart automation, of course, is the ability to make the Industry 4.0 possible with our Internet of Things ready platforms. The second, vartangsfrei, is reducing total cost of ownership to a minimum. And the third is forever young. So breaking this obsolescence barrier with a modular approach. And I'll go into a little bit more detail of each of these as we move forward. There are various applications that are covered by the industrial computer platform. First is control optimization. So this idea of being able to have real-time communication between applications and between different machines. The second is process optimization. The ability to show high-end graphics, whether it's in a medical industry or using some type of HMI in a factory, that makes this the perfect platform for showing such things. And of course, finally, remote monitoring. I spoke of this as one of our IoT tenets, as part of our IoT tenets as well. And being able to have IoT capabilities that create data collection for platforms as well as asset management. So you may be asking yourself, okay, why should I buy a Kontron industrial computer platform? Well, I previously mentioned that we have 3 pillars that support this idea of industrial computers. And those, again, are smart automation, vartangsfrei, and forever young. Let's dive into these a little bit further. So with smart automation, we really want to create this ability for machines to be able to talk to other machines and do exactly what they want to do. So having the structure to create predictable control with certain standards bodies is very important. Also, with the Internet of Things, we have combined our efforts to make sure that everything is compatible to Industry 4.0, be it the connectors that we're supporting on these platforms such as Wi-Fi, GPRS, and LTE. And finally, this concept of network flexibility. When we build our industrial computer platforms, we want to make sure that we are providing the right connectors so that the industrial computer platform can fit into whatever factory our customers need it to fit into. The second pillar is called vartangsfrei. This is a German word that translates into English that means service-free. So when we designed these boxes, we wanted to make sure that we were providing the best and the most available platforms for our customers. And we did this by not building them with batteries. There's no fan, so there's no ability for these platforms to pick up dust, to create problems, to have one of the components failing. And there is also the ability to have software recovery, which is important if something happens with your software. And naturally, we want to make sure that you can do diagnostics from anywhere you want. So we have implemented remote diagnostics on this platform as well. Our third pillar is called Forever Young. And no, ladies, this is not a facial cream. We have taken a series of different approaches to ensure that your box stays with the times. The first one is Kontron's modular approach to systems. And the industrial computer platform is created with our ComExpress and or SMART modules. These are part of our modular building block strategy that can be easily replaced or upgraded as needed. And the second one is the build on modular market leadership. So Kontron has been a market leader with ComExpress since its inception. In fact, Kontron was one of the companies that spearheaded the effort to create the ComExpress. And then when its little brother Smart came along, that's more applicable for smaller devices, Kontron was also at the forefront of developing those standards as well. And finally, we have a lot of operating systems that are supported so you aren't just stuck with one. So this, of course, is creating peace of mind for all of the industrial decision makers out there, and we're sure that you're going to be very happy with it. Another highlight of our industrial computer platform is our ability to customize standard products for our customer. We realize that one size doesn't always meet the needs of everyone, and so we want our customers to feel rest assured that if there's something they need within our industrial computer platform, we can quickly and easily make those changes to build them a product that will best suit their network. And this does a lot of really great things for our customer. We can provide a faster time to market for their applications. There's a reduced total cost of ownership. Because we are the ones that are focused on the design, there's clearly a lower risk design for our customers. And we have the ability, because we are doing all the manufacturing, to do rapid prototyping and testing, which leaves our customers to focus on their core competencies. Now I'd like to give you a quick family overview of our industrial computer platform, or as we like to call it, the K-Box for short. These products were designed by size and scalability to fit almost any network configuration. We'll start, of course, in the middle with the K-Box A100 series, which was designed to be completely and totally cost optimized. So from a price over performance perspective, this is the computer platform that you would want to use. On the larger scale, we have our K-Box C101 series, which was designed for flexibility and performance. And finally, while we're talking to you today, of course, is to highlight IoT. So now I'm going to show you an example of our industrial IoT gateway, and this is the K-Box A201. I mentioned this idea of the importance of Kontron's modular strategy, so now I can actually show you how Kontron eats its own food. We talked about how the industrial computer platform can ship with either a ComExpress or a SMART module. And if I take off the bottom of this K-Box A201, we can see inside that we have our SMART module with our Bay Trail processor from Intel, as well as a carrier board. So when you add a SMART and or ComExpress to a carrier board, layer it with a bunch of awesome software, including Intel's Moon Island, you get the perfect gateway for the Internet of Things from the industrial perspective. If you need further information on the industrial computer platform, our IoT gateway here, or anything else regarding Kontron and IoT, please visit us at iot.kontron.com.